Okay, everybody, what's up? And welcome to our very first episode of our podcast. I'm your host, Beth. For the
Already, we just started.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
nervous.
nah.
Hold on.
Bro, we all had to edit this. We can keep this in there.
Alright, fuck it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first podcast. This is the Pound for Pound podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Berto, and with me is my other co-host,
Beto.
And what this podcast was going to be about is mostly anything going on in the UFC. Any fights, any events, any drama, anything that has to do with the UFC. That's what we'll be talking about. We've both been fans of this sport for a long time. Beto has been a fan for it longer than me. How long would you say that you've been a fan, bro?
I want to say a little bit before before McGregor and Aldo fought.
Okay.
Yeah, but now we used to watch him.
Yeah, we saw some reruns and stuff on like ESPN.
Yeah, but I remember the first one we watched. I want to say it was Weidman and
Silva, where he broke his leg. Yeah.
Man,
That was a long time ago. But yeah, we've been fans of this sport for a long time. We try to keep up with every pay-per-view that comes out. Even every fight night. Every fight night that comes out, we try to watch it. And we're just big fans of the sport, so we figured, why don't we make a podcast about it?
Yep.
Podcast, videos, anything that has to do with it, we're going to be talking about it here.
How long have we been talking about this for?
We've been talking about doing the podcast for about, like, 8 months, maybe?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and, we don't have the natural podcast setup, but, we got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's the first event of the year. I told Beto that, bro, we have to start it. You know what I'm saying? We have to do something. You know, even if it's with fucking iPhone as microphones, we have to do something. So that's what we're doing now.
Yeah, we gotta start it somewhere.
Exactly. And
move up little by little.
Yeah, we'll just move up, you know what I'm saying? As time goes on, we'll, invest in new like microphones and all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? New angles with the cameras, more than one camera, of course. But yeah, so let's kick off with this first episode. UFC 283 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Got a lot of good fights, man. I'm
ready for this one.
Yeah,
this is the main event.
Yeah. We'll get that to a little bit. Let's talk about the early prelims first. So the very first fight, man, is going to be Oliveira versus Marcos. Now, Oliveira is the favorite. He is from Brazil. He comes in with the 18-4 record, so he's had 4 losses. Marcos comes with a 13-0. He's undefeated. So me personally, I always like to go with the guy who's undefeated because he's undefeated for a reason. This guy has 13 wins, so he's obviously knows what he's doing. So, me personally, I'm gonna go with Marcos. Who do you got?
Marcos is a Brazilian, right?
No, Oliveira is
Oliveira,
and he's the favorite right now.
I don't know, man. Once you're in hometown territory, man.
That's true. That plays a big factor.
I'm good, Oliveira.
Okay, cool. All right. And we're not gonna dig too deep into the prelims and the early prelims. We'll talk about more, but the main card, the prelims, we're gonna just give our thoughts and see who wins in those. Okay, the next one we got Nunes. She's ranked 15, and we got Farn. Nunes comes in at 9 wins and 1 loss. Farn comes in at 6 wins and 4 losses. Nunes obviously the favorite. She's from
Brazil.
Yeah, so she's the favorite. I'm gonna go with her because she's ranked as well. So that's who I have.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with her too.
Yeah. Nunes, okay. After that we got the Alves versus Dalby. Alves comes in 15-5. Dalby comes in 17-3-1. Alves is a favorite, not by that much though. It's not that big, but he comes in as a favorite. Me personally, though, I'm going to go with Dalby. I don't know why, but something about his name, bro, Dalby, just sounds dope.
Where's he from?
I think he's from Denmark.
Denmark.
So who do you have in that one?
I don't know too much about them.
Yeah,
what's the record again?
Alves is 15-5, and Dalby is 17-3-1. So he has less losses, but still, it's the home field advantage thing, but I still go with Dalby. That's just me, though.
I'm going to go with him, too.
Dalby? Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, and we also have Ismael Bonfim. Fun fact, bro, Bonfim is a brother of the other Bonfim who's also fighting.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah. There's two brothers on this card, both from Brazil, fighting. So that'd be dope as fuck. But that's like if you and me were on the same card fighting. I mean, we're not blood brothers, but we're still homies. But you know what I'm saying?
Got the same name.
There you go.
We'll fight each other.
One day. I mean, there can only be one brother. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, Ismail Bonfim versus Terrence McKinney. But the thing about it is that Bonfim is debuting in the UFC. This is his first debut fight. He has a MMA record of 18-3, but it's his first UFC fight. Terrence McKinney has a record of 13-4.
I'm going with McKinney. I've seen his previous fights.
Yeah.
The last fight he could have won, but wasn't accepting short last minute notice against Dober. The one that just knocked out Bobby Green.
Okay, yeah.
And I've been keeping up with McKinney, not much, but I'm going with McKinney on this one, man.
Yeah, it's weird, man. He's a favorite. It's strange. I'm gonna go with Bonfim. Because it's his debut, man. He's in his hometown, his UFC debut. It's gonna be like a big chip on his shoulder, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to prove him
he got
himself, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Bonfim.
I'm going with McKinney, man.
Okay, bet. And the main event for the early prelims is we got Luan Lacerda versus Cody Strongman. Another debutee. Is that the word? Debut.
Someone's
debuting.
Yeah.
Debuting.
Or making their debut.
Another fighter making their debut. Luan Lacerda. Oh, and he has no record whatsoever. This is gonna be his first fight. Like when I looked him up, bro,
MMA record
when I looked him up, he was 0-0. It's gonna be his first fight. And obviously, Cody Strongman is a favorite.
Yeah.
He has a record of 25-1.
God.
And I think I think it's gonna be a bloodbath. But who knows?
Why you
Who knows?
throw someone in there with?
Hey man, it's Brazil. It's Brazil. I really feel like they wanted to fill up the card with Brazilian fighters, and they said, well, let's put this guy in there.
I mean, yeah, I feel you.
I got Cody Strongman.
Yeah. I have nothing.
Got?
I can't say.
Yeah, man, we can't say shit about the other dude. Yeah. Okay. So that was the early prelims. Now we're gonna get into the prelims. The first fight is the other Bonfim brother, Gabriel Bonfim versus Monir Lazez. Lazez comes in 11-2, and Gabriel. Oh, here's another fun fact, bro. The other Bonfim brother is his first debut too. It's his first UFC. Both of them are debuting. But the thing about it is that this Bonfim brother has a record of 13-0, so he's undefeated.
Okay.
He's the favorite. I'm gonna go with Bonfim on this one.
What's the other guy's record?
His record is 11-2. His last fight he won. I don't know who against who he fought. Maybe they can tell us. Someone in there can tell us who he beat. But his last fight, he definitely won. He's from Tunisia. Tunisian fighters seem to be like wrestlers. I'm not. I mean, they're in the welterweight, so I'm not sure if he's a wrestler. I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I'm going with him too as well.
So you're going okay. So yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, now I don't know how to say this dude's name. It's long as shit. Abdurakimov. Abdurakimov.
All right.
He's ranked 15 in the heavyweights against Jalton Almeida. Jalton Almeida has a 17-2 record. Abdurakimov has a 20-7. His last fight he lost. Almeida's last fight he won.
I've heard about Almeida, so I'm something tells me to go with him.
Yeah, he's a clear favorite. He's huge. Like he's the one to win. So I put that Almeida was going to win this fight too, just because the odds say to go with him. So that's what I have. Hey folks, sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulties.
So we didn't check the SD card to see if we had enough storage.
Yeah, just understand it's our first time, man. We just come on, just give us a break, okay? It's the first time. It's all good though, okay? I'm gonna go in there. Edit is gonna be look good.
Come prepared.
And make sure that you're speaking. Make sure that you're speaking good into the mic. Okay.
Yeah, it's better.
I mean, I hope so. Okay. We were on Thiago Moises. Thiago Moises and Melcaciel Costa. Melcaciel Costa is going to debut in the UFC. His record is 0-0. Thiago Moises has a record of 16-6. In his last fight, he won. They got Thiago Moises as a favorite, minus 33.65. So who do you have in that fight?
I'm going with the dude debuting. Because that dude with the record, something it doesn't sit right with me.
What is that?
I don't know, man. Something just tells me.
But what though?
I feel like he's gonna get
his ass kicked.
Yeah, he's gonna lose. I have a feeling, but go to unanimous decision.
Okay, all right. So he thinks he's gonna lose. So okay, I got Thiago Moises. That's who I have because he's a favorite, and I don't know much about the other guy. Okay, now middleweight fight. We have Gregory Rodriguez against Bruno Ferreira. Bruno Ferreira is 9-0. He's also going to be debuting in the UFC. Gregory Rodriguez is 13-4, and he won his last fight. Gregory Rodriguez is a clear favorite. He's minus 305 right now. But who do you have in that one?
I forgot who I said the first time.
Who you said the first time?
I forgot
because I edited this out and they don't know who you're talking about. So pretend you're saying it again for the first time. So don't say that you said it for the first time. Who do you have?
I'm going Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Bruno Ferreira because he's 9-0. So I always say if you're undefeated for a reason. There's a reason why you're undefeated, bro. You have to be doing something right. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of pressure for him to debut in the UFC, but he's still doing something right to be 9-0. He beat 9 motherfuckers. I don't know how he beat them, but he beat them. That means that he either outstruck them, he fucking made him tap out, or he just beat their ass and won by decision. He did something.
But then, homeboy Rodriguez has more experience in the octagon.
He does. He has 17. What's 17 minus 9?
17 minus 9 is 8.
He has 8 more fights experience. 8 fights really isn't much to me personally.
It also depends how long.
Yeah, it also depends how long he's been. Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. I'll take that back. You are so right. I'm gonna still go with the underdog. I'm gonna go with the debutant. I'm gonna go with Ferreira. So you have Rodriguez?
Yep.
Okay, now the main event for the prelims, a light heavyweight match. Mauricio Rua, fucking a veteran in my eyes. He's been in the game for a long time. Against Ihor Poteira from Ukraine. Poteira has a 19-3 record. His last fight he lost. Both of these guys are coming off a loss. Mauricio Rua, his record is 27-13-1. So a lot of experience 27-13-1. But Ihor Poteira also has 19-3, so he has some experience too.
Well, who's
the favorite is Poteira with minus 205. Like I said, both of them lost their last fights.
Yeah.
So I got Rua in this one just because he's a veteran and he's been in this shit for a long time, and he's also at home. He's in Brazil.
Which one has a better record?
I would say Poteira has a better record. He's 19-3. Mauricio Rua is 27-13.
I'm going with the one with 19-3.
Ihor Poteira?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going with Ihor Poteira because he has a better record. Okay, that makes sense. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the main card.
For the main
event of the evening.
You've been waiting for.
It's time. Okay, so the main event, man, the one that we're more excited about. Who are you excited about in this card?
Right, it's so obvious.
Who? Your boy Brandon? Brandon Morehead, that's some motherfucking dude right there, bro. Honestly, man, before we get into this, man, I just want to say, Brandon, that motherfucker was like he was an example for Mexicans, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was the first Mexican-born champion. Cain Velasquez, we did not forget about you.
Tijuana.
We love you, Cain, but Brandon Moreno was the first Mexican-born champion, bro. He made a lot of people proud. There's a lot of more Mexicans now in the UFC, which we love, man. We love to see that.
His story was something else too, man.
Wait, who?
Brandon's story, how he was.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. He was cut. He was cut from the UFC.
Went to go fight somewhere else.
You know what? Let's talk about it whenever we get to his fight, because we're pretty big fans of Brandon.
Because you could tell we're Mexican.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we got light heavyweight match: Paul Craig versus Johnny Walker. Paul Craig has a record of 16-5-1. Johnny Walker has 19-7. Paul Craig is ranked number 9. Johnny Walker is ranked number 12. Paul Craig lost his last fight against Ozdemir on July of 2022. Johnny Walker won his last one against Cutelaba in September of 2022. Honestly, man, this is going to be a really good fight. I feel like Johnny Walker has a lot to prove still. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of those fighters, bro, where, like...
Dana gave him a big push quick.
He did, bro. He did.
He kept saying he was supposed to guy that was supposed to fight John Jones next.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if he wouldn't have lost that one fight, who did he lose against?
Dude, he lost to Corey Anderson. He got knocked out.
Yeah, and he got slept, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they pushed him a little bit too hard. What they do that to a lot of young fighters, man.
Yeah, look at Darren Till.
Yeah, exactly.
The main example.
Exactly. Darren Till. There was this other young dude, bro. There's this other young dude that they were pushing. That one dude with the curly curly hair. What's his name? It looks like Jesse Eisenberg.
What division did he fight?
I think it's like lightweight. No. Bantamweight. He's like curly hair. He looks like a little nerd.
Oh, Chase.
That dude.
Chase Hooper.
That motherfucker too, bro.
Man, I thought he was gonna be a big thing, man.
Bryce Mitchell. No, actually, Bryce Mitchell.
Mitchell, he had one bad fight.
Yeah,
can't say.
True. You're right. But yeah, man, just like many of these fighters, these young guys, man, Dana was trying to push Johnny Walker to be the next big thing. And honestly, man, I feel like he has a lot to prove.
I don't know, man. I'm not going with Paul. I mean, not Paul. I'm not going with Walker in this one.
Honestly, I'm not either.
I mean, I want him to win, but there's just something to tell me because he also lost, what's his name, to my boy Hill, who's fighting in the main event.
He got slept by Hill, bro.
Right? When he
just felt, yeah, bro. He got rocked by the fighter fighting in the main event right now, bro. So what does that say? That says a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't have Johnny Walker.
But he did have a good win over Thiago Santos.
He did.
And I think it went all the way to decision, but he still won, but it just... No disrespect to...
No,
Santos,
yeah, man. Don't get me wrong, man.
He's past his prime.
Who, Santos?
Yes.
Yeah, Santos is past his prime. I think he got left. He got cut by the UFC.
Yeah, I think he went to bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he went bare knuckle.
You're right. So yeah, I got Paul Craig on this one.
Yep.
I think he's gonna knock him out in like the second round, maybe. It might go to decision.
I'm going to decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he might finish it in the second round, or to decision. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we both have Paul Craig on that one.
Ooh,
I'm excited for this next one. I'm excited for this next one, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I am too.
Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy ranked number 4 in the women's flyweight. Her last fight, she won against Misha Tate back in July of 2022. Her record right now is 16-5, and she's fighting the one and only Jessica Andrade. The former was he flyweight champion or was he
strawweight? I think it was strawweight.
Yeah, when she beat Rose.
No. She lost to.
No, she beat Rose, but she lost against
Wei Li. She slammed her. Yeah, she slammed her.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Bro,
the other way around.
I'm a huge fan of Andrade, bro. Huge fan, bro. The last fight against Lemos,
she did good.
She put her to sleep standing up, bro. She did amazing, man. Amazing. And I think that was her first fight. Yeah. That was her first fight in the flyweight. Yeah. That was her first fight in there. And she became number 6 after beating Lemos in her first fight. I think that was her first fight. Mm-hmm. She moved up all the way to number 6 ranked.
I remember she also fought Valentina, but Valentina's something else, man.
Now Andrade has a record of 23-9. Like I said, she won her last fight against Lemos. That was back in April 22. So she's been inactive for a little bit, but I still feel like Andrade's gonna pull it off, man. Yeah. Something about her, bro. She has that dog in her.
Yep.
She has that dog in her. She fights good. She fights very, very good.
She's like,
I'm a huge fan of her. Huge fan.
I'm not that big of a fan of her, but I'll root for her.
No, dude, she's a beast, bro. Like I recognize when people have that dog in them, bro, and she's a fucking beast. So we both have her in there.
Yep. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, man, Lauren Murphy, I feel like it's a little bit past her prime. I mean, yeah, she's ranked number 4 for some reason, but I still think she's a little bit past her prime. I think Andrade's going to be more dominant. I think it's going to go to decision, or it's going to be finished in the 3rd round by Andrade.
Yeah, I'm going to finish by Andrade.
Yeah? Finish? Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, this next fight too, bro.
Yep.
Welterweight division.
I've been waiting for this fight for a
while.
My
boy Gilbert Burns, man.
Versus Neil Magny.
I saw something on Twitter, bro. He won fight of the year.
Who?
Gilbert Burns.
When Hamza?
Yes, he won. He won fight of the year. Yeah, he did.
I haven't checked.
I think they just gave him the little like trophy that they give him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know
that
about
fight
you,
was
bro.
amazing.
I still feel like Gilbert Burns won that fight.
Nah.
I feel like he did, bro. I really feel
that
like
fight was too close.
It was very, very close.
But it just.
But I really feel like Burns had a little bit of an edge on Hamza. A little bit.
Nah.
No?
No.
Okay.
Did Hamza do enough?
I think he did good, but I really think Burns. I think Burns dropped him more, didn't he?
I can't remember, but I think he dropped him twice. But either way, man, that fight was really
That fight
good,
was amazing.
Man.
That fight was amazing.
I can see why it goes both ways, but for me, I just saw Hamza winning.
I feel you.
Hamza did what he needed to do.
Okay, that's cool.
He
that's
proved
fair.
himself well. He went from number 11 to rank number 3.
Yeah,
when have you seen that big of a leap?
That's true. That's true. But we're not here to talk about.
Yeah,
Hamza.
we're not.
We're not here to talk about Hamza. We're here to talk about Gilbert Burns versus
Neil
Magny. Neil Magny has a record of 27-10.
And that mug is tall.
He lost. He won his last fight against Daniel Hernandez.
D-Rod.
That was in November. God,
Wait, who you fought?
Daniel Hernandez.
Wait,
Yeah, he fought Daniel Hernandez in November of 2022. So not that long ago, man. So he must have not gotten hurt. Of course, Burns lost his last fight against Hamza Chimaev. That was back in April. So he's been a little bit inactive. That was a bloodbath, so I can see him taking that time to get better and stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Burns is ranked number 5. Magny number 12. I honestly don't think Magny has what it takes to beat Burns, man. Burns is a different beast.
Look at it. Neil is tall.
That's true, man.
He's standing with like 5. I think probably close to 6 foot, and he's gonna have a 9-inch reach advantage against Burns.
That's true.
So if he knows how to use that jab, keep that distance,
that's true.
It's gonna be an easy fight for him. But then Burns, man, that man's gonna apply that pressure. He's gonna try to close the distance.
Yeah.
And if he tries to, they just try to bang it out. It's not gonna be a good night for Neil.
I think Burns is gonna try to make him tap.
Nah.
No.
I think Burns is gonna get the
KO
finish.
Oh really?
Yeah,
The finish?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I think
KO. I want to say round 3.
Yeah, I mean if he just knows how to use, how to like slip and shit and like get in like the distance and shit, and try to like avoid the jab and shit and not let the reach play a big factor in it, bro. I think he can knock him out. I mean, he has the power for it, man.
What I've heard and I've been seeing on Twitter, what was it? I forgot where I heard, or him saying that Neil wants to. I think he wants to like just fight it out.
Oh, just stand and bang.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Oh yeah. Fun fact. That was almost the name of this podcast. Yeah, stand and bang. But I think pound for pound fits better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But man, that's gonna be a good fight. But I still have Burns winning it. I don't know what way. I mean, it can go any kind of way. So I just have him winning it.
Burns almost knocked out Usman when they fought.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Put some respect on Burns' name, bro. Not you, man. I'm talking about other people, man. I'm talking about no, because you said that he didn't win against fucking Hamza, bro. He beat Hamza. He beat him. No one can push me off that hill, bro. He beat Hamza.
You want to know who would tell you that they lost?
Who?
The judges.
Man, bro, I don't want to talk about the judges right now. Because
the judges have been horrible lately.
They have been terrible. Patty Pimblett did not win that last fight.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about Patty. Okay? Now, the fight that we're the most excited about.
Brandon and Figgy.
Davis and Figueiredo. Current flyweight champion against Brandon Moreno.
Interim.
The baby assassin.
The interim
champion. Interim flyweight champion.
Of the world.
Of the world. Figgy comes in with 21-2-1. Brandon comes with 26-2. Man, I honestly, okay, we're gonna talk about this fight a good bit because
this is our boy.
Yeah, this is our boy. What he did to Kai Kara France was dope as fuck.
Yeah,
but he was under James Krause.
Yep, and now he has a different trainer.
And now
coach.
I'm scared to how it's gonna affect him having a different coach, bro. And I'm scared of how it's gonna affect him knowing that he was in James Krause's corner with all that James Krause is going through. I'm worried that it's going to affect him. He's also going to be in Brazil. We saw the fucking weigh-ins. We saw the face-offs, man. Brazil, bro, their fans are there's some real passionate fans.
That's a different crowd.
Yes, definitely, bro, definitely. Like you feel the pressure I feel like you feel the pressure when you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many events have they had there?
It's been a while since they've had.
It's been a while, but they've had some though, right?
Yeah, I think the last one was what was it when Kobe fought Rafa dos Anjos,
and he was going in on them.
Yeah, the Brazilian crowd.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. I don't know how he walked out of that shit.
That man ain't going back to Brazil ever.
Oh, not him, or even what's his name? Chael Sonnen.
Oh yeah,
Anderson Silva literally told him, "Do not come to Brazil. Yeah. They will kill you." So yeah, man, Brazil fans are different. But man, I see a lot of people saying, man, that Davidson's gonna take it, man, and I really don't want to think that. I really feel like Brandon's gonna win it. But there's gonna be a lot of different things that are gonna put that pressure on him, bro. Like when he comes out,
training camp. The new coach.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that coach goes, man. But I feel like I just hope that doesn't affect him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's a fighter that doesn't let shit affect him that much. Mm-hmm. But we never know until you actually get into the octagon and stuff. You know what I mean?
But I just didn't like how the whole way the ceremonial one, how he was coming to him like trying to push.
Well, man, that's something else about him too, man. I feel like he tries to be something that he's not.
He's trying to be like the bad guy, man.
He's trying to be like a Conor.
He's a nice guy.
He's trying to be like Conor. I really feel like the thing about it too, man, is that Conor McGregor did like the whole playbook of the bad guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he was the perfect bad guy, but a lot of people are trying to copy him. You know,
he showed that he didn't care what anyone said. He didn't do his own thing, whether you're on his side or not. He doesn't care what you say.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people are trying to copy his style, and they can't really pull it off.
Yeah, no one's gonna be able to pull it off like him.
Like I think Davidson tried to pull it off. Cejudo a little bit, trying to be like the asshole.
Cejudo just cringe.
Tony Ferguson sometimes a little bit. I think that's just the way that he is. But
I think Tony's just the way how he is.
Yeah, but there are some guys that try to copy Conor and try to be like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think there's gonna be anybody like him. But yeah, man. The first 3 fights were amazing. The first one, I still feel like Brandon won.
Yep.
It was a very close fight, though. A very, very close fight. The second one, of course, he made him tap. Third one is controversial.
Dropped him.
No bias here. But I feel like Davidson did get some rounds in. He did win some rounds, but I still think Brandon won by like a little bit. But I wasn't surprised by that outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't surprised that Davidson won.
Yeah, but again, Figgy did drop him more than
he did
the fight,
like twice, right?
Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons that they're gonna give to him.
That's true.
You get dropped, you're most likely gonna lose that round.
Yeah, that is true. That's what they were saying. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about this fight, man.
We've been waiting for this for a while.
Yeah, we have, and I feel like it's finally gonna be like put to an end.
Yeah, of course, because there's no way, and I'm pretty sure that I would like to keep on seeing it, but a lot of people don't want to keep on seeing it. Yeah. They want to see new challenges. They want to see new blood in there. They don't want to keep seeing the same thing over and over and over.
Exactly. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if either one of them lost, bro, to go against Pantoja or Kai Kara. Get Kai Kara.
Pantoja already beat Brandon twice.
Yeah, I know. Or even Brandon Royval, bro. Brandon Royval is a good fighter, bro. He's a really good fighter, and I feel like if he didn't hurt his arm against Brandon, he probably would have had that shot.
Hey, he beat Kai France too.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I think he submitted him. I think he submitted him.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Brandon Royval definitely deserves a title shot. But we're gonna talk about the possibilities after this main event. We're gonna talk about so what we're gonna be doing is that when we finish up with this episode for this card, we're gonna come out with a second one about the same card, about the outcomes, about what happened, about what's next for each fighter, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay, so now on to the main event. The main event, bro. And I have a lot to say about this one too. Glover Teixeira against Jamal Hill. Glover comes in 33-8. Bro, for an old dude, his record is amazing.
Dude,
bro.
He's got a good record.
33-8, bro. Jesus. Jamal Hill comes in 11-1. A pretty good record too.
Yeah, we saw his loss. Remember when they put him in that hole and his arm snapped?
Yeah,
and they were just dislocated.
Yes, bro, that was crazy.
Disgusting.
The thing about it was that man did not quit, bro. He still wanted to keep on going. That motherfucker was just still doing hits, man. But that was. I think that's why he earned this shot. You know what I'm saying?
That man has it all, man. Like, he has a heart.
But Glover, his last fight, he lost against Jerry. We all saw that.
Which was an amazing fight.
Bro, that was, to me, was now nominee also to fight of the year. Bro. Definitely. Jamal Hill won his last fight against Thiago Santos back in August of 2022. Bro, weirdly, Jamal Hill's a favorite.
He became the favorite now.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it changed, but when I first recorded this, he's minus 125. Excuse me.
Why? How are they not going to go with Glover?
I don't know, man. But okay, so like I said, I have a lot to say about this card. Mm-hmm. I honestly feel like this card shouldn't have happened. With all respect to Jamal Hill, though, he's a great fighter, bro. But I really feel like Dana fucked up. He should have waited for Glover to be 100%. And made Glover versus Jan.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that should be the main event for this fight, really. Like in Brazil, bro, Glover versus Jan. Like, bro, that would have been an amazing fucking fight.
Yeah, the rematch.
Exactly. And I think he fucked up by whenever Glover and Jerry were both hurt, he just wanted to fucking make a title fight for the last, what was it, 282?
Yeah, with Enclave.
With Enclave and fucking Jan, bro, like, to me, that was one of the worst cards. Was one of the worst cards because of all the outcomes. Patty fucking winning when he didn't win. A fucking draw for the title fight. Come on, man. Like, and you could even see, bro. Dana White.
And made that fight immediately in the press conference.
He was pissed, bro. He was pissed because it didn't come out the way that he wanted to because, bro, like, come on, man. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they gave it to Enclave, though.
Yeah,
I think Enclave, you know what I'm saying? Like, went out there, did his thing.
But you know, the crazy thing, when I was listening to Chael Sonnen, he was texting a lot of the... He texted several refs, not refs, but judges.
Yeah.
And a lot of them said
Jan
won.
Oh shit, really?
They gave Jan the first 3 rounds.
Oh wow.
And they all were saying, "Oh no, Jan won that fight," and it was being close to almost being stopped. But
yeah,
we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about that, man. But yeah, man. I really think that should have been the main card here. But hey, it is what it is. This is what we have, and I still think it's gonna be a banger. I still think that Glover's going to come out, do his thing like he did against Jon. He's in his hometown of Brazil, man. That place, I'm telling you, man, being in your hometown plays a huge factor, bro. Huge fucking factor.
Home country.
Yes, definitely. So I got Glover.
Yep. I like Jamal, but I'm going with Glover.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong though. I wouldn't be upset if Jamal was champion though.
That's the thing. He's younger. He's gonna be faster.
Yeah.
What's gonna come down is whoever makes the first mistake.
Exactly, bro.
If Jamal can somehow stop all of Glover's takedowns, he's gonna go for Jamal.
Because that's what that's of course everyone knows that's where he's gonna go for, bro. Yeah. He's gonna go for the takedowns and try and make you tap out. Yeah. But I mean, hopefully Jamal. I'm sure Jamal has been working on his takedown defense. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what kind of fighter Glover is. Yeah. I'm sure he's him and his camp.
And he's also I think he's been sparring with what's his name? Smith, who fought Glover and lost to Glover.
Speaking of Smith, we'll get into that a little bit. We'll get to that a little bit. Okay, so yeah, man. I think his takedown, if he has his takedown defense on point, I think he could pull. I think he could pull it off.
Yeah, I'm going with Glover in this one, but
yeah, I definitely going with Glover. But
I also hate how they did Glover. How he should have been the one fighting in December.
In November.
Was it November or December?
Yeah, it was no.
No, yeah, because I think
because we had one for December. There wasn't a pay-per-view for December. Yeah, man.
Because the crazy thing is, Glover wanted Jan in Brazil. He was asking for it,
bro, exactly.
But yeah, Dana said no. You're gonna fight Enclave. He's like, but I need more time.
Yeah.
And it just did. For some reason, it didn't play out right, and look what ended up happening.
Exactly.
Glover got his fight in his home country.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, not against who he wanted to, not because I mean Jamal Hill, bro. Like I said, no disrespect to Jamal Hill, man. He's a good fighter, man. But Glover versus Jon, in Brazil, perfect.
Big numbers.
Perfect, bro. Exactly, perfect. Okay, so yeah, that's the main card, man. That's it. Now we're gonna get into some news, man. Some news that have been buzzing around. Some fights that have been made. First of all, one of the biggest news that came out.
Let's go with that's connected to the main event. Smith.
What? Oh, okay, fine. We'll go to the first thing. Anthony Smith, right? That's his name? Anthony Smith, man. You had one fucking job. One job, bro. To make weight. That's it. This man came in.
You're gonna get paid.
Exactly. You're gonna get paid just to be there, just to be a backup, bro. This man came in at 219. To fight in lightweight, you have to be 205. This man came in at 219. I think he lost 2 pounds. I think he had 2 hours to lose to make the weight. He didn't make it. I think his final weigh-in was like 207. I think.
207, I think, yeah.
But man, come on, man. You just dropped the bag, bro.
Man, if I'm Anthony Smith, I'm in the background sticking my finger down my throat and making myself throw up.
Yeah. But if I didn't make the weight, bro, I'm over there fucking punching the air, bro. Like,
because you never know. Dana's gonna be like, all right, this man's not taking it seriously. You coming in as the backup.
Not even that, bro. If one of them gets hurt, it's your chance to go for the fucking title.
Now just imagine if someone doesn't make weight, only one guy can win, and say that guy that can only win loses. The belt's up for vacant again.
That happened with Davidson Figueiredo.
Yes.
Against Benavidez, bro. The motherfucker didn't make weight. He won the fight. He didn't. He won the champion.
He beat him twice. The second time he won the belt. But the first time, man,
it's how Israel Adesanya said, bro. They need to be more strict with the not making weight.
Because 20% is not much.
I mean, it's just something though.
Half.
But yo, I bet you, if Dana took half of their purse, that'd be fucking. Everybody would make weight.
And you saw what Smith said about Francis?
What did he say?
He's like below average boxer.
Wow.
Disrespect.
He didn't say it to his face though.
Yeah.
He didn't say shit to him while he was in the motherfucking roster.
Yeah.
But man, come on. Okay, I don't want to talk about Smith no more, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, one of the biggest news that hit the MMA world, man, this past week, man, Francis Ngannou was cut from the UFC, bro. One of the best heavyweight champions, man.
I was a little hurt when I saw that, man.
I was hurt too, bro.
I wanted to watch the fight get Jones.
And then in the same breath, bro, Jones versus Gane announced. And the crazy thing about it was that Gane versus Jones was announced first for the belt.
For several years. Francis has been wanting that fight for at least 2 years.
No, wait, no. We're talking about how the week played out. It was leaked that Gane was gonna fight Jones for the belt, and then everybody was
T-Mobile messed up.
Someone leaked the.
I don't know how.
I
guarantee you that man got fired or whoever it was.
Definitely.
Dana chewed that man up.
So everybody knew like we knew about the fight going on for the belt first. So then everybody was like, yo, like what about Francis? Turns out Francis was cut. So they had to put that out afterwards. So first we found out that Gane was gonna fight Jones for the fucking belt. And then we found out that Francis was cut. Like, bro, come on. Like, what the fuck? So it's like it was already in the works, and it didn't seem like they wanted to re-sign Francis. Apparently they tried. I'm sorry, go.
Their Ariel did a interview with Francis.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, I think, what was it? For a year they've been trying to negotiate, but they just could not come to terms. What Francis wanted, Dana just could not do what he requested.
I think one of the things that he asked for was sponsorship, right? Like
sponsorships. I think he wanted health care for every single fighter that's under the UFC. Well, I can't remember what else. I guess more. No, I can't say that because I could be wrong. But that's the two main things I know. But I think he also wanted something where he could go box and still be in the UFC at the same time.
If Conor can do it, why can't he?
Exactly.
Dana white privilege, bro.
Yep.
Okay, well...
Yeah, you gotta be a cash cow.
Exactly. Well, man, that's it for the first episode of the Pound for Pound podcast, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like it, hit that like button, subscribe. We're going to put this out on every source of media that we can. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. But yeah, man, this is a thing. This is what we're going to be coming out with. Anything else you want to say to them, bro?
No.
I can never sell my soul. Tryna get that money, yeah, tryna get before I go. Staying down my grind, yeah, staying down 10